Hello everybody, welcome! My name is Ursa Ryan. That's right, me, Ursa Ryan. The same person is on every video. I know, crazy. Today, you'll never guess it, I'm playing Civilization 6. I know, this crazy game, right? Very new. I've never really covered it on the channel before. Wait until you see it, it'll be really fun. We're getting ever closer to the Civ Give. Sunday, 17th of December. I am a little bit nervous and excited, all wrapped into one ball of emotions and feelings. But I'm still practicing, and today is no different. We are playing online speed yet again. Deity difficulty, it's the closest thing I can get to represent a multiplayer game, and we're playing Portugal. One thing I've noticed in a lot of my online speed games where I limit myself, there's no trading, because of course in multiplayer you can't be abusing the AI for strategics and luxuries. Gold is an issue. Gold is a big issue. And the Civ Give, well, that's a 10-player game, so Portugal, well, that could be a lot of fun. Continents and islands again? Ursa, you keep going for continents and islands. Why? I wonder why I might be practicing this map. This time though, 10 players on a 12-player huge map. There's going to be a lot of space. No game modes, these are all the details, but hey, Ursa, how do I go into the game configuration and make this exact game? Well, you beautiful little viewer, you don't need to, because you're already on Discord, where all of the mods and the save file can be found for you. But I don't need to tell you that, do I? No, you're too clever for that. You've already joined Discord. You've already signed up for the mysterious and secret pyramid scheme I've been running this entire... Hang on, no, those aren't the notes. Ignore that last bit. Hang on, just a sec. Yep, no, viewers promised to give me their organs in event of catastrophe. No, that's not it either. Oh yeah, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax, enjoy. We're going to be playing Portugal. Hey, you! Yes, you! Stop that! Whatever you're doing, listen to Ursa. I have exciting news! This year I'm honoured to be a team captain on the 2023 Civ Give. Join Team Ursa on the 15th and 16th of December as we take on fantastic minigames, setting me up for a huge live multiplayer game on Sunday the 17th of December. All to raise money for a fantastic charity, Gamers Outreach. Follow the link on this video to my Tiltify page where you can donate in exchange for fantastic gifts, including a personalised badly drawn picture straight from me to you. It's not in the Louvre, it's in your house. Merry Christmas, wish me luck, and back to the video. It's turn 1, and look, it's a plains hill with a banana and a rainforest. Yields, I say. Yields. Now, Portugal is all about trade, but unfortunately the trade can only be on water. Our traders are land phobic. It's actually a fun fact about Portugal. Did you know that anyone that trades in Portugal is actually 80% mermaid, 80% mermaid, 10% seahorse, and 10% Spanish? Don't ask, just believe. Now, we all know about Portugal by now. Extra trade rate capacity every time I meet somebody. Ooh, a 10-player multiplayer game. That could be fun. Extra trade in yields, but only over water. An amazing now that can build Vitorias. It's going to be all about finding city-states on the coast and trading. Trading until we can trade no more. Getting out there with our boats, exploring the map as quickly as possible, which is actually even better because not only do we have open borders with city-states, but we also have +1 sight on units. Oh, it's really handy. That's my complicated way of saying we've got to be on the coast. Now, we have a river. That's amazing. It is a plains hill. I don't want to move inland. I don't want to cross the river. I think we're all agreeing that this is a really good settlement. Let's just agree it's a really good settlement. Already a 3-turn growth. Oh, let's just get a scout out quickly. My warrior is going to go and explore just a little bit. I'm going to pick astrology. We're going to see if we can find that first religion. Now, in a multiplayer game, I'm expecting religions to be grabbed very, very quickly, which is why I want one. Because after all, you'll know if you've looked very kindly at my Tiltify page where I'm raising money for all of the little kids. But one of the things you can buy is the actual naming of my religion. So, gotta make sure we get one. Hunza gives me 2 gold. 2 gold? As Portugal? Why, thank you. Here is the scout. Do I want to rush immediately for a settler? That is the question. I think a 2-settlement start always works out better. I'm still struggling to find a start that works better than that one. Maybe sitting back on 1 city for a little while? Maybe that works well, but I don't know. I just feel like this is really effective. Now, if I'm really lucky with my +1 sight, I will actually very, very quickly find a natural wonder, but knowing me, I'm probably not going to find one, and in a multiplayer situation, I can't just keep rolling, you know? We've got to just take whatever start we get. Nah, this barb camp is far too close to me. My scout is going to leave it well enough alone, but my warrior is going to have to beeline back here. This landmass is pretty massive as well, so there's a large part of me that's thinking, I know, I can hear you, Ursa, stop thinking, it's dangerous. I'm thinking maybe settling on this other side, just in case this is a total ice cap to ice cap island. You know, we've had spawns like that. The map maker is a strange and unfathomable beast. Maybe having a city on either side means that we can guarantee that we'll trade. Foreign trade, very important for Portugal. We want to actually find traders, but I have found as well that maritime industries, 100% production towards galleys, that's very handy when I want to explore, because don't forget, galleys with +1 sight. That's how we discover the map. Looks like I have a bit of a choice here. Either I settle on the maze and get the gold in my city center, or I go onto this hill in order to work a bit more of a natural bay. That would give the better harbor, but I'd lose the gold per turn. I think I'd rather have the better harbor because gold is just so important for me. So let's run on that one, and let's go for one more scout. Why not? What's going to happen now is we'll find a desert wonder almost immediately. Wow, this is a large desert. Oi, oi, get off that tribal village, you. Time for a holy site. Now, I don't plan on using a religion that involves a lot of adjacency or faith. I could go for a 10-turn Stonehenge, but am I really going to do that in a multiplayer game? I don't want to rely on that. I think I'd rather just use this desert hill, which is otherwise a pretty useless tile for me, to get a nice +1 holy site. Lovely. And then we'll roll from there. Next up, sailing. Always go for sailing if you can as Portugal. We want the boats. That combined with foreign trade is quite handy. 37 gold in a tribal village. Ooh, that's not bad. Oh, you know what the worst bit is? There is a canal possible. There is a canal possible here, but I would have to settle on this hill in order to canal onto the maze, and that would mean I wouldn't be able to use this city as a trading port until I built a harbor. Oh, you RNG gods. How dare you? How dare you tempt me with such a delicious harbor and then not let me have it? Awful. All right, state workforce boosted because we've got a holy site. Excellent. I'm going to immediately go for holy site prayers. I am saving my gold up. If I had resources that would be worth rushing here, I would get a builder, but there's nothing the builder would actually be used on right now, so I'm tempted not to. We'll see how that goes. This scout is just following me. Leave me alone. Oh, that's a pantheon. That's actually a pantheon with that tribal village. Excellent. What are we going to go for? We could go for the aforementioned builder, but no, I don't think that's worth it. I could go for a rainforest adjacency on my holy sites. That's not a bad idea, but I've already placed, and I wouldn't want to limit myself going forward. I could go for desert. No, somebody's taken desert adjacency already. Fine. I think my main choices are either going for the production on fish or fishing boats generally, or divine spark to get a religion faster, which I'm tempted to, but also the 1 extra point on libraries. Now, this is quite handy because as Portugal, I've got Hypatia as a first option, and I would like to go for some campuses because don't forget, with Portugal, we have the navigation school, so that's not bad at all. Right, city number 2, Braga. Do I want to build a holy site in this city immediately? I think I do, just in case, because I have some options available to me for trade. There's no real campus adjacency available to me at the moment, is there? But what I do know I'm going to do is pop the harbor down there. That means this would eventually be a +1 holy site, and it does mean I could squeak out a +2 campus as long as those rainforests weren't chopped down, which they might be chopped down eventually, being honest with you. I could probably go campus there, government plaza in the middle, something like that. All right, we're going to go for the holy site just in case. Sailing, done. Holy site prayers, already 1 boosted, and we're onto a 1-turn holy site prayer. That's pretty nuts. Go on, give me a new continent. Oh my lord, look at that, a new continent already. Excellent, perfect, absolutely perfect synergy. What do we do now? Irrigation, campuses, these are the things we need to do first. So let's get pottery. And I'm actually going to hard build my boats. I don't want to use my gold for a galley when I could, in theory, just utilize double production. Why bother? It's just wasting your gold. I think instead, I'm going to save for a shrine. A shrine is something I cannot buy, or rush with production, I should say. It's absolutely something I can buy. I'm just about to buy it with gold. I don't know what that thought was all about, but there we go. Urban planning, maritime industries, done. Immediately, let's start the galley spam from Lisbon, and next turn, we'll go and get the shrine. Time for craftsmanship. Oh, that's a barb horseman. That's no fun, but this is a battle cry. So hopefully we'll have the strength to hold off. If this barb horseman attacks me, I can defend on a hill in a rainforest. That's a very defensive location. We don't mind that at all. Oh, the scientist is already being gobbled by somebody rushing projects. That's not nice. A strong move. A very strong move. Remember, as Portugal, we can move through city-state land even if they close their borders. No one's keeping me out. I'm very nosy. That's what this is. Yep. Okay, they're going to attack me. I could rush in and kill the camp, which I'm very tempted to do, or I can probably just fortify and let the horsemen attack me. Still make the religion. We'll take the little fish. What's that smell, you might ask? It's just my religion. Don't worry. And this is my rogue choice for Portugal. I'm going to go for religious community. This one is oft misunderstood as a policy. International trade routes provide +2 gold to cities with holy sites, and an additional +2 gold for every building in the holy site district. People think it means that you need to have a holy site in the city you're trading to. Nope, it's from. So it's my city that needs the holy site. That's why I've been so keen on getting one. We're going to double up and just go for gold and go for everyone's favorite dentist appointment. It's teeth. Hello, new viewers. Hello, there's always a few. So nice, strong Lisbon with good defense, and my galley with all of this visibility is now going to go out and look upon the horizon. Suleiman with just a magnificent headdress. Love it. Where are you? More importantly, are you on the coast? Do you want to be my friend? They probably don't want to be my friend, but they probably may have no choice in whether they're my friend. I may just friend them anyway. Now we've got a shrine. Bit more faith. Unfortunately, the Barb Horseman may actually go and pillage it. In hindsight, maybe that was a bad move, but you know, we build these things so that Barbs can destroy them. Go on, attack me instead. Attack me instead rather than pillaging. Yeah, sick of that. They took 45 damage doing that. That's the way to go. That's the way to go. Okay, we've got one galley heading to the north, one to the south. I'm just going to keep purchasing them a little bit. I want to find everyone. Oh, no. Okay, there's not as much space out here as I thought there would be. I probably don't need this galley. Do I have one more galley? Oh, I think instead what I'm going to do is just focus on improving my capital a little bit. So we'll build a builder first. Then I can get the quarry down, get the gypsum once mining is finished, get the luxury, go and improve this maze, get the boost. We're all about boosts here. I'm a boosty cretin. That's what everyone calls me. Yep. Okay, they attacked me again. I'm going to fortify one more turn. I've got a +6 defense as on top of the +3 and +3 from the terrain. So I'm actually at +12 at the moment. They will just suicide onto me. Go on, do it. Do it. You know you want to. They can't help it. They could not help it. We've got 10 turns. There's some era score. We need 5 more. I'm sure we will find that. Let's go and get this quarry first. I'd like to build the campus as soon as I can. I would love the campus as soon as I can, but in order to put it there, I would need bronze working. I could just buy a tile and make a +1 up in the desert, somewhere that I'm not going to... Yeah, I won't be using this. Oh, the choices. Let's see if discovering some of the world helps. Best case scenario, I will find a city-state on the coast I can trade with. That'll be perfect if we can do that. Yeah, let's just have a couple of turns of bronze working. Let's give it a go. You never know what we'll find. Oh, what we will find? Singy. That'll be a bit of era score. Lovely. Okay, a natural divergence in the coast. This is good. This is hopefully an area where we'll go and find some sort of city at some point. Oh, I should have moved off craftsmanship before. Why did I not do that? No one is sure. But let's build a couple of galleys now in Braga. If Thor mentioned Signy. First to find it. Excellent. A bit of era score for that. We only need 2 more. We only need 2 more. City-state. Not on the coast, but they have met Poland. Interesting. What is Lisbon going to do now? What do we do now? Still no one to trade with, so it's worth keeping an eye on this. If you see a gold route pop up, then you know it's worth trading. But until then, food routes? Nah. Tell you one thing that's for certain. I do not have very many decent settling spots until I actually get shipbuilding. This is a bit of a problem for me. I have to really get into the water because of this annoying mountain there. Otherwise, my settler's going all the way around. And actually, there's another mountain there, so we'd have to go really all the way around. This is all desert. This is all desert. This is totally taken up. Maybe I could go settle near Hunza? Looks like somebody else is down here, though. I never build up my capital enough. Let's get the granary. Let's get the monument. Make sure my capital grows nicely. Here is the aforementioned Poland. Hello, honored to meet you. I'd love to know where your capital is. Is it on the coast? No. Why is nothing on the coast? All I need is a single city-state on the coast. That would be all I needed. A Barb quadrireme? See if we can take that on. Oh, this scout needs to get out of there. Frozen North. Never a good place to lurk. Oh, the galleys. Not without the +5 combat strength. We can't survive this sort of assault. Fine, I'll back off for now, but that's slightly annoying. Oh, I've got a galley in the other direction. Here we go. We're going to gamble on there being something in this direction. Come on. Give me somewhere to trade with. Portugal with no trade. What is this game? Tell you what it is. It's a boost to both craftsmanship and celestial navigation. Perfect stuff. All right, let's stop building the galley for a second. We have barbs everywhere. I need to put discipline back in just for a small moment. What's Braga going to do instead? I think housing. Yeah, granary. Let's get it done. There's irrigation boosted. No way through in this direction. Okay, and it looks like Poland has their own religion. What are you doing? Catholicism. Oh my lord. You've got Feed the World. Don't tempt me with such illustrious religion. You know I can't resist Feed the World. I have a problem. Torres del Paine. Oh, amazing. You know what it isn't though? Tell you what it isn't. A city-state on the coast that I can trade with. That's what I need here. One thing we have done though is we've got the Golden Age. Exceptional. I don't normally get a classical Golden Age, so yeah, that should be fun. Well look, I've actually pampered Lisbon with both a monument and a granary now. What do I do with it? I have no choice but to actually start building settlers. I wasn't going to do this. It wasn't what I was going to do, but I mean, the game is forcing my hand here. I have a scout, fortified again, +6 for a couple of turns of fortification, and I'm on a hill, and then a wood. Go on, barbs. Attack me. +5 as well. You know you can't. You know it's impossible, yet still you insist. Oh, here we go. Yep, Poland is beginning to settle out. Please, anywhere on the coast. Anywhere on the coast. That's all you need to do. Bronze working boosted. Ah, that's good. I was leaving that to see if I could get a barb kill. I could. The one scout that could. Look at you and your crazy barb-eating cats. Yes, they just don't wait. These cats don't wait until the barbs are dead before eating them. These are true savage cats. Wales. An Englishman subjugating Wales? Who would have thought it? Where was my iron? Oh, under my city. Yay, I've got iron coming in and an extra science. I just woke up one day and I was even cleverer than I realized. Amazing. Okay, that's not so good. That is a barbarian horse archer. That translates in Ursa to absolutely get out of town, but I will do my best to just sort of defend for a little bit. I've now got a promotion so I can move back through the hills a little quicker. That in itself is quite nice. And yeah, this settler's good, but there's nowhere the settler can go that's useful apart from maybe on top of this cattle. But then there's a reef there. So maybe I want a campus there, so maybe it's this spot I want to settle. But is it even worth it? It's debatable. It's debatable. Okay, I'll finish the settler, because if I don't, I'm going to find myself telling myself off, oh, Hetmananki in 7 turns. Don't tempt me, game, with things I don't need. Put the campus down instead. Okay, I'm trying to train myself out of just opportunistic things in that sense, because I know in a multiplayer setting, there's no way I'd get that. Amani into Hunza though. That'll discover a little bit more of the map. Now we've got writing. I'll get irrigation. I've got some bananas I want. I could be the banana king, a banana empire, just for me. Wait, hang on, is banana empires are different, aren't they? Oh no, they're banana republics. Okay, we're fine. Don't worry. Panic over. There's a barb boat that's been chasing this galley for the last 10 turns. Leave me alone. I just want to be. I want to exist. If it just appears again, chasing, you know the game's got it in for it. No, it hasn't, but there is another galley there. Oh, early game boats. Who would build them to scout, eh? Who would build them? This is what I would call a duplicate luxury. Now again, I'm only trading things that I feel would be traded in a multiplayer game. So duplicate trades, for instance, but it doesn't look like there's anything available to me at the moment. And I'm like, yes, I could get some gold, but players don't tend to trade gold like that. I shall resist. I shall resist where I can. Hattusa. Guess what it isn't? On the coast. I sense a reoccurring theme here. I sense a reoccurring theme. Never mind. Classical Republic. Oh no, that's not what I mean. Classical era. We're in a golden age. We've got irrigation. It's beautiful. I'm going to go for monumentality because I'd love to purchase more settlers with my burgeoning faith per turn. It is delightful. I tell you what I would like to do. I'd like to go and settle over there. This looks like a really nice space. Citrus, Wales, fresh water. It's generally yummy. You know what it would take to get there? 17 turns. So you know what? That's not happening. Let's go in this direction instead. Goodness me, this is taking forever. You know what would help with that? Ship building. Let's do it. Let's get it down. We've got a 3-turn campus being built over there. That'll help a little bit. Just a little bit more science. And here is a 3 military unit. A heavy chariot, just in case the AI wanted to attack me further. Don't. I've got units and I'm not afraid to use them. Right now, I don't see any advantage to taking myself off discipline and urban planning, so we'll keep on that for now. But what I will do is go political philosophy. I don't see the point of Magnus in big multiplayer games because I'd rather just spread the population loss around. What I would like to do is build up Lisbon and make a Pingala Central. Let's just get that science. I want to get the science going as early as I can in this game. Oh, there's so much space for me, which is wonderful. No one on the coast. Oh, is someone going to be on the coast down here? Please do it, Thorasa. You know you want to. Maybe, shall I sing like a siren? Is that what I should do? I should just stand on the coast beautifully singing. Maybe the AI will fall for that. Maybe they've heard blurred the tales. I don't know. Hunza says, hello, of course I would like to be part of your delicious, beautiful empire. They just want to be religiously converted. Oh, actually, that's not a bad idea. I could send a missionary over, spread my religion to Braga, which is struggling so far, and get an envoy at the same time. That would be actually really handy. Oh, this scout has made it all the way down from up here, and I like that. Okay, in that case, what I'm going to do is move Armani to Hattusa for a little bit more science. It looks like France is over here, though. That's exciting. Looks like this galley might destroy me. So let's run away. Build a library. Braga, you next can also build a campus there. Oh, Poland's done it. They've settled on the coast, everyone. All right, action stations. Let's see. How many routes can we get? Just the one, but it's a 15 gold route. It's a good one. Oh, let's do it. It's going to be such an inefficient route. It's going to go whee all the way around there. And I think in order to make this work, I'm going to have to make sure the whole sea route is protected. But oh my goodness. Okay, we have a route now. I love it. Samarkand, again, not on the coast. Why is no one on the coast? Just be on the coast. I tell you who isn't on the coast. The Ottomans. Why don't you want to settle on the coast? It's so lovely here. It's beautiful. It's the place to be. The place to be. 15 gold. That's all we needed to see. Bam. Oh, I'm rich. So suddenly, actually making a city on this stretch or anywhere on this bay, that's suddenly looking a lot more appealing if I can get a holy site up in that city, which is, you know, quite tough. A scout is just attacking me wildly. That means the Barb camp was destroyed. That's good to know. Classical Republic, I always make that my primary option if I'm available to do it. We've got urban planning. Gonna put maritime industries in for now. Let's do that. Build a couple more boats. Diplomatic League, very handy. 2 extra gold. Just the gold economy is real in this game. That's what we're going to be doing pretty much with every single city we can get away with. Hattusa, have 2 envoys. Thank you so much. I'll steal that with Armani in a second. We now have shipbuilding as well. Excellent. We can now settle across coasts. That's big. That's really big for us. How are we up to Isaac Newton on scientists already? It's turned 38. He's Renaissance era. Don't ask and you won't know. You won't find out and be incredibly worried by whatever's going on. An unmet city-state has been defeated. This is not what we want to see. I want peace and love for all city-states at all times. Peace and love, everyone. Peace and love. What's wrong with that? Hunza, join my side. There we go. Look at that. What does Hunza do again? 1 gold for every 5 tiles they travel on the trade route. Oh, that's nice. That's a 24 gold route now. Yes, please. I tell you what I am going to do. Oh, do I send the internal... I've been avoiding sending the internal routes because it just makes me feel dirty as Portugal. I want to find people and trade with them for these 24 gold routes rather than these little things. But I guess it's better to use the routes, right, than not use them at all. So I'll do it. I'll do it this once. But I feel bad about it. I feel dirty. I guess we'll meet more people, won't we? We'll meet more people as we go around the map, and then that'll kind of do it for us. Okay, Hunza, you are being annoying. Like, every single tile that I could have moved on around here, you have just been moving and moving and moving. Please let me settle. Please let me settle. You're being so annoying. You really are. Oh, okay, right, fine. At least we've got a little bit of the route. Once these two are connected up, maybe Braga will be able to connect through and trade all the way to Poland. So that in the long run might be what we need. You can see we have actually started to just spam boats out a little bit. That is deliberate. We very much enjoy doing that. I want to impose power a little bit. I want to make it seem like I'm bigger and tougher than I actually am, hence why the galleys are out in force. Let's start buying settlers. I really haven't done enough of this in this golden age. Golden age is running out very quickly. I think like the game is progressing at a pace that is quite frankly scary. But that's any online game, isn't it? I don't think it's just this one. Just have to get used to it. You have to keep up. City number 3. Have a builder. Go and work that cotton. Have some religion. It's all brilliant. You know you love it all. Well, some new routes have appeared, but they're all internal. Again. Come on. I thought this would help. This would help. Well, once the trading posts are complete, it will help, but still. Oh, there's a lot of bar boats up there. I'm popping back in discipline. It's a good card for me. And I'm going to put the settler card in because I am actually thinking about producing settlers by hand, which again is a filthy thought. But what can you do? Sometimes you have to just do the unthinkable. Portugal, using production to get civilian units. Oh, I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to see that. I'll sit down and have a think about what I've been doing. Theology. Okay, actually, we'll be able to put temples down, get a little bit more faith. That'll help. And am I thinking of using a nice +5 campus in here and having a desert city that just exists to trade with Poland? Yes. Oh my goodness, they follow my religion. I think that's just from trade. I love that. That's brilliant. Actually, let's cross this ocean first. Oh, I tell you what, as soon as we get to 7 population in Lisbon and I slap that harbor down, we're settler spamming. It's happening. It's happening. Cliffs of Dover. Byzantium. What are you doing on the Cliffs of Dover? That's Vicky's terrain. Oh, dear, oh dear. It's actually quite a nice Cliffs of Dover. Look at that. Nice access to your own personal bay with some pearls. It's a bit marshy, but, you know, we don't blame or give people grief for that. Why does everyone have gypsum? Everyone has gypsum. Nobody wants to trade it. Are you on the coast? Why is nobody on the coast? Don't kill the city-states. Oh, people, this game. This is the closest feeling I've had so far to this could be a multiplayer game. I won't lie. I think I'm going to beeline education to unlock navigation schools as fast as I can. So archery time. It is archery time. I was wondering what time it was. Good to know that it's archery time. You know, the more I think about this, the more I fancy going into a Dark Age into medieval, because I actually have holy sites in my 2 scientific cities. I think I can go into the Dark Age that gives me tons of science. We might be able to catapult through the early tech tree if we do that, which would be very nice indeed. Indeed. Don't mind that as a plan. Also, check this out. It's Halep. Yep, there is another city. It has just appeared. Action stations, everyone. There is another trader in Braga. 120 gold for that trader. I can afford it next turn. So I'll stick up walls for now, and we can go from there. I tell you what, it's a good thing I built all these boats, because the barbs are being, in no uncertain terms, brutal. Absolutely brutal. Kafarin. Hello, France. Honored to meet you. Yes, show me your capital. Hey, look everyone. Paris isn't on the coast. It's not on the coast. Oh, and I lost one of my boats. It doesn't matter how much I feel like I'm keeping these boats nice and safe. They will always get killed one after another. Every time we meet someone, though, we get another trader, and that is amazing. Braga. Get that trader out. We're going to make a ton of gold. A ton of it. And there's Persia. Another trade route. I know. How many trade routes does one city need? One empire need? A lot. We're Portugal. We want to be the richest person here by a long way. Horseback riding. Theology is boosted now. Excellent. Now I've got theology. We're going to go to Mausoleum and see if we can pick that up. It's unlikely we'd have an option to do that, but you never know. I'm also tempted to leave this fishing boat here. It's being worked, and I can use a useless desert tile for Mausoleum if I put the harbor there. It's only +2. It's not too bad. Let's give it a go. Quick diversion into construction. Then we'll go mathematics apprenticeship. And Braga gets a 24 gold route to Halep. Oh yeah, that's pretty nice. What's in the tribal village? A recon unit. Oh, you know what? Portugal is actually really good with recon units, so that's no bad thing. And that's a 3 trader. Oh, well, it's not often you get a 3 trader. Do you know what? I will take it. This is only 15 gold, but 15 gold is better than not having 15 gold. I'm up to 95 per turn now, which is lovely. I am not trading, by the way. I'm not selling strategics. I'm not selling luxuries. I'm not selling Diplo favor. I'm just assuming that the AI is, well, they're going to be more generous to me no matter what I want to do. Players are not like that. Players will absolutely let me, or just flounder forever. Someone keeps stealing Hansa from me and I don't like it. Who is it? Let's guess. Poland? No, the Ottomans. Interesting indeed. Another trader, which is amazing, but I'm now starting to be able to afford settlers in vast quantities with my gold. I like that a lot. Where do I want to settle? I'm about to go into the Dark Age, so there's a lot of places that are going to cause me a huge amount of trouble if I settle near them. I might just claim this space up to my north. I can go and claim this little island. Might be a good trading hub later. It's all desert, which isn't great, but what it does have is another source of whales. Yeah, you know what? Let's go do that. Let's send the settler out. Oh, defensive tactics and military training, both from the same tribal village. That is a good combo. And mercenaries and civil service in another. That's 4 civic boosts in one turn. Oh, if only I was playing Culture Babylon. That would have been fun. All right, give me your worst. Give me your worst Dark Age, I'll take it on. Oh, no one likes that apart from Byzantium. Byzantium loves the fact I'm in a Dark Age, but we'll ignore that for now. Discipline away with you. Monasticism plus 19 science. I don't mind if I do. That's wonderful. 12 gold root, 1.5 science. That's all looking rather lovely. I'd like it, Persia, if you took out that barb camp for me. That would be lovely. Can we arrange for that to happen? And I'm going to continue spreading my religion because 2 era score every time I do. That's the sort of thing that stacks up very quickly. The land goes no further in this direction. Do you see we've wrapped around this whole continent and we have found no one else to trade with so far. This is a very slow game, but don't worry. The AI won't be able to help itself. Players can't help themselves. Eventually, everyone settles out. You can only resist it for so long. I'd love it if we build units quicker. And can I have culture bombs, please? I'll vote heavily on both. You never know. Normally what I do is I just listen to what people are saying and vote on that. But yep, it worked. So we can build boats really quickly now and units generally. That's awesome. Lisbon's about to hit its pop cap. Until I get the lighthouse, which I do want to do, I'm going to start now using my settler card. So let's do that. And how much does a lighthouse cost? 240 gold? Oh, what am I? Portugal? I'm not made of gold. Oh, wait, I am. +1 envoy in a tribal village. I tell you what, this has been the game for tribal villages. I have enjoyed this. I didn't have any tribal villages at all, but I found about 4 or 5 on this random tundra island. So send your scouts out. There's the lesson here. Ironworking boost. Every boost. Which boost have I not got? No one knows. You know, I always change my mind on things. I'm an absolute mind changer. Let's go straight to the mausoleum once this settler has finished. That'll be nice. A bit of extra science. I mean, we're up to 43 science per turn, which is pretty delightful. But we can get higher than that. We can always get higher than that. Speaking of, here's researcher. Normally I'd go connoisseur first. I'm getting a huge boost on that at the moment. 58 science per turn. Hell yeah. Now what, I could, in theory, settle on this bit of the coast. Now I'd be really putting myself up against Poland, and actually I want them to settle on this coast. I want to get more trade routes to them. So I'm going to leave it alone. Instead, I'm going to send my settler to the north. Citrus, whales, amber, lots of reefs. There's lots of stuff that we can go and find, if you know how to look through it, you know? I'm also going to save up 1,100 gold if I can pick up Imhotep, which I should be able to pretty quickly with the amount of gold I'm bringing in. Well, that'll be great, although it'll be quicker, I think, for me to build a lighthouse. No, it doesn't make sense for me to build a lighthouse until I've got a trade route, does it? My lord, I am flip-flopping so hard, no one knows what I'm up to. Here is apprenticeship, but there is education. Education is way more interesting to us. We want universities as soon as we can get them. And actually, if we're going to use Imhotep on Mausoleum, we might do, you know? Fine, let's get the lighthouse instead. By that, of course, I do mean build a settler. Flip-flop. Oh no, my scout just got hit by a horseman. That's painful. Oh, I want my scout to survive as long as it can. It's discovered so much of the world for me. City number 5. It's a desert city. It's useless. Apparently, it has no loyalty. When did that happen? I feel like I've been missold this city. That definitely didn't say that it had no loyalty when I settled it, but never mind. That'll come back in good time. Available routes. Beja to Halep. That is one very decent route, but my traders have just finished. I'm really hoping we'll find something very fun soon. That's a really good harbour. I like that a lot. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Portland, Clint Hennis, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Skeptical Bear, Cinnamon Beard, Petra Ryan, Rom88, Radiatore, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Callum Billy, Garrett Gowan, Polar Beret, El Truant, Creston, RB Hedged, Mushkin Mandletort, Esri Dax, Deeble Time, Burial, I'm Daft, Gooberman, Dr. Bobby, Polar Wallabear, Mixomatosis, NTG Golfman, Victor McPupster, Indigenous 68, Technology Poet, Teddy Zursa, Zaf, Barnaby Rex, Sharky Bates. Thank you everyone for your support. See you all in the next video. Goodbye!